friends, it's Brittany at Ink and Papyrus. Yes, you are looking at like the largest book I ever made. This is the idea book that I put together in my last video. I will link the tutorial above and in the description box. This was the book I created. It's a very, very simple concept, but it's really just a place where I plan to experiment with new techniques and to put embellishments that I don't want to forget how to make. It's really just a giant inspiration book. As you can see, the cover is plain as heck. Needs a whole lot of help. Look at all that glue seepage. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna do some kind of special cover decorating. I really want to use a new technique I've never used before. What an appropriate place to use it. So I have some grand plans for the cover, but today I just want to do a fun layout with you guys. This is totally empty, so many blank pages. Let's pick a page and put together a crazy layout and just break this puppy in. So I was really eyeing this green page. As you can see, a lot of the pages in here are white. I did that on purpose, so I had flexibility, but this kind of screams to me floral and spring. So I have my big box of scraps here, and I'm just gonna start digging and pulling, and we're just gonna go wherever this takes us, and yeah, just relax and maybe do some collage and some mixed media stuff. Yeah, here I have some wrapping paper. This is totally unplanned. We're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it. And that's fine. That's what this book was made for. I hope you guys are doing well. Do you guys have an idea book? I thought this would be a great idea book slash art journal. I think it's perfect. There are definitely things that I've been wanting to try, but you know, sometimes it's intimidating, you know, when you are working on a journal with a specific theme. You want to make sure things are perfect and kind of fit within the constraints that you sort of make for yourself. And I just wanted to kind of move away from that for a little bit. Obviously, this is a huge journal. I'm sure this is going to be probably maybe a year, 2 years before it's all filled. I was even thinking about creating like an index and putting like at the beginning of the book a list of like pages where certain techniques are, certain specific embellishments, but I don't know, that's a big commitment. The commitment I wanted to keep was just creating an idea book and journaling in it regularly. I don't know how much more I want to commit myself to, but it's really pretty. I don't know where this is going, but very pretty. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of over winter. I'm really feeling spring. And I think it kind of shows because like everything I've made recently has been very like bright and filled with florals. I feel like I love Christmas journaling, and I Christmas journal for like 3 months and then I move right on to like summer. That's just how I roll. You gotta just, you know, put in there what makes you happy, right? And stick to the style that you love and what kind of floats your boat, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. So speaking of New Year's resolutions, one of them was creating an idea book. I have started them before and not really taken it in the direction I wanted, and half of them are empty. And so I committed to really doing that and taking it seriously this year. And what were some of my other resolutions? Actually finishing a journal, starting what I finish, and I've actually finished 2 journals this year so far, so I'm sticking to that. One of them was, don't hate, but not over relying on DigiKits and digital images and start making more of my ephemera from scratch. I feel like I've done that to an extent. I really like this. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna make a pocket. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Just putting stuff down on the page. That's okay. I think I might put some flowers in there. It's an idea book. There are no rules. We're just creating today. I have this flower trim sitting in my scrap pile there. Oh, that's pretty. What would look better, the red or the white? The red is, I don't know that it fits, but it's speaking to me. But the white kind of goes. I don't know, let's just go with the white then. I feel like that's kind of the safe choice, but oh well. Okay, I'm going to make this a pocket and put some flowers in there when we're done with our layout. Let's see what else I have in my scraps. Valentine things. I don't really have any florals in there. I think this can be incredibly relaxing and satisfying, just having like nothing in front of you aside from your scrap pile. You know, this is an idea book. We can always go back over it if we don't like. There's no pressure. We can put some, you know, whatever media we want over it. We can put tissue paper over it if we don't like how it's turning out. We can stamp on it, spray it, gesso it. We can do anything. So that's why I find this so liberating. Just is what it is. It's just paper. You don't have to get so excited about it, or, well, I love getting excited about it, but we don't have to fret over things. Put some hearts. Yes. This is really simple. I don't know. Maybe it's too simple. I don't know. What if we put flower here? Oh, that could look really pretty. Okay, sticking with the floral theme. I have some floral fabrics in front of me. I'm wondering how we can incorporate these. So, I don't know. What if we do this to like oppose that page? I don't know. I feel like maybe some watercolor would really spruce this up. Let's see. What if we splash some pink on there? Oh yeah. Now we're talking. You know, I did this once and I got it on the wall. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I got it mostly out with a magic eraser, but like I had flicked it like several times before I realized that I was not just painting my canvas, but recoloring my walls, redecorating a little bit. And yeah, I was kind of upset when I saw that. But you know, it's what it is, I guess. It's the price of being crafty, right? You know, worse things have happened, I'm sure. Okay. Let's see, what if we get some yellow on there? Like really jazz this, spring this up. Oops, see, it kind of like goes everywhere. You have to be careful. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying this. This idea book was a great idea. It's just no pressure. No pressure at all. I think you can be more creative when you don't have any pressure. It doesn't really matter. If you don't like it, you just cover it up. It's perfect actually. I love this concept. If you guys don't have an idea book, you need to get one. I'm telling you. I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm loving doing this. Okay. Should we put any other colors down? Green, that might blend too much. What about, I don't know, let's get some purple in there. I love these watercolors. These are Yasutomo shimmery watercolors. I think I got them on Amazon. Not expensive at all and they last forever. I'm proud of myself. I've been using my watercolors and a lot of other supplies quite a bit. Actually, that was one of my other New Year's resolutions, was using supplies that I don't normally use and things that I'm kind of uncomfortable with, and I don't know how to paint, so it's something I obviously avoided, but they're just really easy techniques you can use to create some basic pretty page layouts. and I am loving experimenting with them. You know, maybe we'll paint the white flowers. What color should we use? Why don't we do, I think yellow would show up nicely on here. No, why don't we do some yellow? Beautiful. Okay. All right. These are just flower stickers. I think I got them off AliExpress. Oh, I already took one out. I like the small one. I feel like it fits well on the doily. I feel like there's something missing though. I love these paint markers. Let's see what these look. They're just literally paint markers. What if we just outline the doily? Ooh, that's very pretty. Let's do a little doodling. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Just using what I have at my desk at the ready. And just enjoying the process. There's something to be said about that. Not being rushed to finish a project. Just not making something for somebody else, even though that's always nice. But just doing something for the sake of doing it. Just get lost in this. Okay. Beautiful. Now, oh, I love how that, do you see how the watercolor reacted to the wrapping paper? I like that, that's really pretty. Let me doodle around. Just gonna outline this a bit. I love these paint markers. See, this is the perfect avenue to explore. Like, I've had these paint markers sitting around for a little while and I'm not really sure. There are definitely paper types I haven't tried using these on, and this is like the perfect avenue to explore that. How they react with the watercolors, things like that, whereas you might not want to do that necessarily in a regular journal you're working on. Or maybe you're brave with a bold and you don't mind, but learning as you go. But I think this is less intimidating. Oh, I haven't used this one yet. This is purple. I was thinking, why don't I do like some faux stitching? That could be really fun. Just have to hold these down to activate them. Okay. I'll do some faux stitching. I think that would be really fun. So I'm gonna get my arm wet no matter how I do this. and do like a cross stitch pattern over here, just because we can. I love the way the shimmer looks, the shimmer watercolors. Definitely not the best faux stitching, but it's okay. Just trying not to stick my wrist in all the watercolor. And what other stitch? Can do a swirl, not a swirl stitch. Can't think of the name. The wavy stitch, whatever it's called. It is. I'm looking at it right now. It is number 22 on the brother. Don't know what it's called, but there we go. Okay. So we have some faux stitching. We have some watercolor mess. I really like these little raised dots on our doily. I kind of want to do something with that. Oh, you know what might look nice? I love when there's texture. Any kind of luster is going to accentuate that. So I like taking, this is just this metallic wax. It's gilding paste. You just want the smallest amount though, or else it will just all look gold. I kind of want to accentuate those dots and that raised texture. See how this looks. I love this stuff. You could put this on a turd and make it look nice. Give it a gold luster. I'm telling you. It definitely looks nicer with the thinner it's applied. If you put it in gobs, it just all looks gold, and I don't think it accentuates any of the raised textured part. Gotta get in there and only use the littlest bit. Oh, that looks really pretty. Kind of mixing it in with the watercolor, and the water is really making it come to life. Really like that. That was a good idea. Go me. All right. You're not supposed to put this on your skin, but whatever. Probably cause you to grow like a third horn or something. A third horn. Or I'm thinking of a unicorn. Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking at all. I'm taken away by how pretty that looks. Okay. I think I'm gonna put my flower down now, if I can still find it. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Here it is. That looks pretty. It looks very sloppy and very abstract, but you know what? I think it looks really pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. Love, 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 love. That is really pretty. It's wild, it's out there, but it's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna grab some dried flowers to put in this pocket and I'll be right back. Okay, not only did I find these flowers, but I found this gorgeous like little seal. I think I'm gonna put right here. So let's peel this. Okay, oh, I love that. Okay, so I'm not sure how I want to secure these. We could just put them in the pocket, but I kind of wanted to secure them a little bit more. I'm going to put down some white glue and try and get a little glue on them to flatten them to the page. Sometimes, obviously, Mod Podge helps seal them in and protect them from getting, you know, from tearing. The other thing sometimes I'll do is just go over them very gently with my glue stick. And I think that helps secure them to the page as well and protect them from tearing, as long as you don't tear them while you're gluing them, which sometimes happens. It could be a little dicey. Little dicey. These are beautiful. I'm not, you know, I'm not like looking to put a bunch of ephemera and embellishments, well, ephemera in my journal. It's more of creating the ephemera and like logging the technique used to create the ephemera so I can look back on it. But I'm not looking to put in a bunch of like collected things or purchased ephemera. That being said, if I'm just, you know, demonstrating a layout and a technique and have, you know, can work in some purchased ephemera, that's one thing, but I'm not looking like, this isn't like a place where I plan to journal memories or put in things I've collected. It's gonna be more like a dictionary. Like, think of it as ideas, inspiration, and oh, this is how I made this thing. You want to look back on it and be able to say, oh, this was the technique I made for this. Like, for example, okay, I will link the video to the easy envelope paper clips, but there's a specific template I had to make in order to make these envelopes in a specific place where you had to score them. And so I'm going to put the template in this book along with an example of one of these paperclip envelopes so that I remember, because it's one of those things you're not going to remember. The template needs to be 2 by 3 centimeters. You know what I mean? So this just kind of, you know, sparks not just inspiration, and, you know, if you get into a rut, it would be a nice thing to like look back on, to remember projects, you know, ideas for future projects. But also sometimes it's so frustrating when you made something, you know you made it and can't remember how you made it. So yeah, so I think it'd be perfect for that. So I'm gonna go over a couple of these flowers. Again, you can rip them by doing this, so just be really careful. See? Too much tension. I'm lucky I didn't rip it right there. Mod Podge might just be your friend for these. Do as I say, not as I do. I can link the envelope paperclip video above and in the description box in case you're interested. Yeah, this is definitely a job for Mod Podge. I don't know why I'm being so lazy. It's like literally right next to me. I think I was thinking about these envelope paper clips because I knew I had a floral one laying around, and I was thinking this would be like the perfect place to put it. We can use it to seal this page shut, and then maybe next to it or on this adjacent page I will make a little pocket to put the template in. That's the template I used to score these, and just write, you know, a couple lines about how I made the paper clips, that, you know, the size of the paper that you use to make the envelope, the paper that you use, the size to make the template, and just the basic technique. So that's why I was thinking about that. So I'm gonna put this in here so I don't forget. But you know, it's such a simple, easy layout, you guys. Hopefully this didn't bore you to tears, but I really enjoyed this. Very simple, so easy, but I think it's really pretty, and yeah, I really enjoyed this. And even if this was like really basic, I really like how this came out, and it ended up being a great way to break in our idea journal. So thanks so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I hope you're working on an idea book of your own, and I can't wait to see you the next time.